Action.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Thank you for accidentally clicking on this video. And today, we're doing another switcheroo. We're doing episode 2 of the Star Wars campaign. And I myself will be the all-powerful DM for this campaign. And our lovely DM for the God Hunter series, Scooby, will be a player.
Oh, shucks. Love.
Woo! I mean, he is a player, but he is just a player in this instance.
Exactly.
No, I wish.
So, it's been a while, and as a short recap, I guess, for Chapter 1, we sort of had our party, our group of heroes here, sort of show up at this space station, all with their own goals. And essentially what happened before they could actually get to anything was the Sith Empire had invaded. Now, thanks to some cunning moves by Roy, they were able to escape Imperial custody.
Wait, didn't he? He just fucking shot that guy.
Wait, he did.
Oh yeah, he just blasted him.
Oh, okay, we're still at that part. Got it. I was like,
I'm just doing a short recap here. Yeah. Yeah, Roy, he blasted, and then he just started blasting, So the party here decided to sort of stick together with a sort of fragile alliance, and they were able to make their way to the hangars of the space station, and they found one hangar that was occupied with a ship. So they decided to take their chances to see if they could sort of, commandeer this ship and get out of there. But what did end up happening is when they showed up, they possibly made a terrible mistake because a Sith Lord came out, and he wasn't too pleased that the party here was thinking about pulling a fast one.
You left out the most important part, where I tried to pheromone him up.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh,
had to musk him up.
Gotta get the musk on him.
What the hell is that ability? You can just smell other Rhodians and know what they mean?
No, so Rhodians can communicate using pheromones. And I guess we just I think it's just through the air, and I think it's probably it's limited to probably simple things, but how bees dance, we just kind of spit the musk.
And you can tell if you like the cut of another Rhodian's jib based off of that.
Yeah. But unfortunately, this Sith Lord doesn't seem to be a Rhodian, so
No, it didn't work.
I can confirm that he is not a Rhodian.
Damn.
I got a call. Give me we're gonna actually cut this. I'll be right back.
Come back.
All right, I gotta take a quick phone call.
Yep, me too. Yep, my lady's calling.
I
Hang
do
on.
as well.
I'm actually calling Steven to make sure he's doing good.
Hey, baby.
To be fair, I had to let my brother into the house. Thank you.
Of
He's
course.
back?
Zach, I'm locked out of the house.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Hey, could you mind unlocking the door?
No.
Oh, okay.
Did you?
Sorry, bro. I'm playing I'm doing D&D right now.
All right, I'm ready to hop back into it whenever.
Let's go.
Okay. So, action. The Sith Lord approaches the party. So you guys, now, if I'm not mistaken, Roy is sort of halfway between the party and the Sith Lord at this point.
And actively backing up.
And actively backpedaling. And the party is kind of like, oh no, the door is sealed.
Yeah.
Yep. Tarsum has a move. He still has his blaster trained on the Sith, but he hasn't fired off any shots yet.
Right. Okay. So, I forgot what voice I used for him.
See, it's hard.
Okay, but it has been like
Whatever you do, don't default to Elmer Fudd voice.
Ooh.
This will be fun.
It'll be fun. Okay, let's try something.
You've made a terrible mistake coming here. Unfortunately, I can't be having any witnesses. so it's time for you to die. You there, filthy Rhodian. I'll start with you.
Roy looks at
Whoa.
Tarsum. He must be talking to you.
Raising his left hand, the Sith Lord begins to choke Roy.
Tarsum is going to fire off a shot right at his head.
Harder, you little bitch.
In the split second, the Sith Lord reacts and deflects the blaster bolt, saying,
Don't worry, your time will come.
and so Roy notices that while he's being choked, his vision's fading in and out.
My grandma chokes me harder than that.
As the immense pressure begins to crush his windpipe.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Way to silence my fucking character.
Wait.
Can I make a constitution check to save my windpipe from being crushed?
Sure.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, 8.
Oh god!
There goes the windpipe.
We'll say, so for right now, you feel your throat's getting a little sore. It's
yeah, okay, I'll take that.
So is there anything else anybody would like to do in this moment?
Yeah, Tarsum's gonna try to negotiate.
Roy is
Okay.
now flipping him off as he's being choked.
What do you want?
I thought I just told you what I want. I'm going to kill you all and continue about my day.
Well, I tried. That's it. That's all I get.
Listen, we don't want any trouble. We'll just be on our way. You don't have to worry about us.
But what do you mean you just be on your way? Where are you going to go?
Do you need us for something?
To your mother's.
He starts to close his fist a little bit more.
Rodian, shut up.
You give it a thumbs up. Alright, I'm done.
I don't know. What did you have in mind, Mandalorian?
Yeah.
And well, okay. How about this? Before you can say anything, you guys sort of hear this really intense creaking noise coming from the ceiling.
Okay.
Blaster cannon fire has rocked the hangar as these giant blaster bolts have hit the. You know how in the space hangars there's like a force field type thing that's it's like for the airlock.
Mm-hmm.
So you notice that these big bolts just slam into the energy field, and sort of cause the hangar to shake a little bit.
What's the? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
What's the reaction that the Sith has currently?
He loses focus just for a second, and he's like, oh, he kind of shakes it off, and he goes back to kind of focusing on Roy. But
Damn it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, moments come and gone.
but before he can do anything else, another large barrage slams into the door, and the entire hangar bay starts to rock. Like you guys are kind of like losing your footing, and you're a bit disoriented.
Got you. Tarsum's going to steady himself and shoot at the arm that's holding Roy right now.
Okay.
Yeah, roll.
Let's see.
Sorry.
So we can do a check for that. Would that be like a dexterity check, I think?
It could be whatever you want it to be. It could be like athletics. It could be constitution to see if he's able to steady himself enough. It could be just whatever you see fit. You can even make it multiple things and give Steven the choice.
Okay. We'll make it a dexterity roll.
Dexterity? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay. That's an 18.
Okay, so I'm going to say that passes. So you stand there, you manage to steady yourself just enough, and when you fire off, you hit the Sith Lord up in his upper left shoulder. And that causes him to drop Roy to the ground.
Roy is just gasping for air.
And as the Sith Lord stands up, he's saying,
Okay, Mandalorian, I guess it's time to kill you first.
but before he can do anything, another large barrage hits the hangar. This time, things start to change, basically. Like, the large creaking sound gets even louder, and out of nowhere, the support beams at the top of the hangar break.
Holy
They
shit.
snap. They start snapping, sending large chunks of metal down.
Fuck.
So I'm gonna need each of you to do a, let's see, like a Scooby, help me out with like
That
a
would
saving
be
roll.
a dexterity saving roll.
Okay, I need you all to make a dexterity saving roll.
I'm trying to find what my saving rolls are. Give me just.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh my god, where?
Scoob, I haven't done a saving throw in probably a year. And so you know how you get your 2 class saving things, like
Hell yeah,
2
baby.
of them that are for your class, right?
Mhm.
If so, dexterity is one of mine. So is that just a proficiency bonus with it that I
Yeah,
add?
you're gonna add proficiency
two.
to that.
That's 2 at level 1, right? Something like that.
Yes, +2 to level 1. Did I not write my proficiencies down?
Mine's 13, Jake.
Okay,
I guess
Steven
I'm
was
just
20.
I think mine is wisdom, so I'm just gonna roll straight up. I got a dirty 20.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay.
And Nick, Zatone?
I got 15.
Okay, so you all are, that's past the checkpoint. So all of you dodge it, but Steven and Roy kind of does like a roll, like he like does like a barrel roll, like to roll out of the way, and and he just is like, yeah, and like basically like nothing touches him. And then he does like a handstand, and
Yeah.
and then Tarsum, you kind of do like a cartwheel, and like to dodge the metal shards,
I like it.
Just
and then a
rolling on the
backflip.
ground.
Oh, shit. Okay. Gotcha.
But the other guys, you guys kind of just do a little jump out of the way, like you guys are like,
Yes!
like, but you guys don't get hit. But as these chunks, you notice a large portion of the chunks are falling towards the Sith Lord. He kind of fell over when they snapped. There's another big tremor in the hangar, and as he is getting his balance up, he looks up and he screams, and the beams all fall on him, burying him in rubble.
Oh.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah.
Now you guys notice that the beams are still coming down. Like, this hangar is not doing well.
He's just
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
buried.
So
We're just
what do you?
standing there.
It like stops for a minute. He's like, "Oh, thank God!" And then just more.
Yeah, so like enough rubble has fallen on him where you can't see him under there. So
Okay.
there's no way you guys could conceivably get to him. Or
Okay.
yeah. So what are you guys gonna do at this point?
Do I have
Take that
any?
ship.
Do I have any explosives?
I don't know. Do you?
Yeah, that would be your items.
I mean, I put explosives in, but I'm wondering if you approved them.
Does that come
Ooh.
with your character class, or is that something you like?
That's something I additionally put on. They're like minor grenades.
That's a DM decision.
That's up to you.
Grenades? What are you planning to do with them?
Well, do I have them or don't I?
I'll say you have a couple grenades.
Give him a
Okay.
number. Give him a number, like 2.
Give me
Two.
Just
two.
give me
You-
two.
You
Just
have
give me
2 grenades.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Hold on.
I'm
We
just-
lost someone.
Oh, we lost
No, James.
Sokra. Zokra Khan.
So I'd like to look around. Is the did he leave his ship open? Like, did he leave like the launch?
The boarding ramp is down.
Okay, I'm gonna just start going over there.
I was gonna say Tarsum was about to. Tarsum was about
Where
to
is
talk
he?
to Zatone.
Where is he located at? The guy. The Sith?
He's kind of like, you guys were kind of near the door, and he was about 3/4 of the way between the ship and you guys. So
And now he's just buried. Like we can't see
yeah,
him?
there's a pile of rubble, and he is deep under that pile of rubble. Like,
Oh yeah. Well, I'm taking off for the ship.
So the blaster, the hangar doors are now blasted open.
no, they're still locked tight.
Okay, Tarsum's gonna try and open them,
Okay.
That's
like via
smart.
the control panel.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything for that,
Um.
or is this just a general flip of the switch?
Yeah. Access the control panel for me.
All right, Tarsum is going to access the control panel.
You see that there is a blinking red warning screen that says emergency lockdown active. So you're locked out of the terminal.
Is there any way I can try and bypass this, like a hot rodded kind of thing?
I don't think so. I think you need like an administrative pass or something.
Roy walks over and blasts the terminal.
The terminal is now sparking, and there's a minor fire.
Damn it! Thought that would work.
Somebody grab the fire extinguisher quick.
I like to envision Tarsum and Roy both disappointed that didn't work. All right.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, there's still
Maybe-
rubble coming down. Like there's more beams.
I'm boarding the ship now, right? Like,
Okay.
I was running.
Okay,
I
so-
was taking
hold
off to to get the ship ready.
I'm confused. I thought we were trying to get the hangar door open so the ship could leave.
No, the ship can leave. It's like a force field.
Oh.
Like the ship can
Yeah.
go through it, but blaster fire can't go through it.
Well,
It's
what the
just
hell am I
shaking the hangar.
doing? I'm now making my way over to the ship.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was misunderstanding too. All right.
Yeah.
So Tarsum's waiting until everyone's cleared and got into the ship ramp. And
oh,
then
I'm
he's
already in
going,
the cockpit, baby.
yeah, me and
Tarsum's going to activate a
don't-
grenade and slide it right under where he thinks the Sith was.
Okay. You see the grenade blow up, but it doesn't look like it did anything.
Let's hope that did something.
Maybe that'll slow him down.
Okay, so you guys are all on the ship now, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
Tarsum
Yeah.
is with his ship.
Oh.
I want to clarify one big thing about Roy is he is completely technologically inept. So
Okay.
walking onto this super advanced spaceship is like blowing his mind.
Tarsum's gonna just gently push him aside.
Excuse me.
He doesn't react. He's too busy looking at everything. He
you
lets
might want to have
but like
you might want to have a seat, sir.
So
Yeah.
I'll just say like really quick, kind of like a quick layout of the ship. You guys come up the boarding ramp, and as you turn into your right, there's kind of like a central kind of lounge type area where there's some seats around a big what they're called, but it's like a big like comm station.
Mhm.
You know how like when they call someone in Star Wars, there'll be like a comm version of themselves.
yeah,
Of that person they're talking to. It's kind of like one of those, but it's pretty big, and it's like in the center of the room. And then like towards the other way, you can kind of see like a way towards the engine room, where you assume is the engine room, and then like other areas, and then to the northern part of the ship is towards the cockpit.
Okay.
Okay. Is Zatone? Are you already over there?
Yeah, I wanted to be over there personally. Like, I wanted to see if I.
Are you
Okay.
like Are you in like the piloting seat?
Yes.
Okay, so Zatoln, you've made it to the cockpit.
So I want to try and see if I can fly this thing.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I'm going to sit in the pilot seat,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna observe. Like, is there any like clear way to start this thing up? Like,
Oh yeah, there's like the steering kind of controls right in front of you. You know, the thrusters and all that.
Do you have like limited Imperial knowledge of like ship layout?
I'm gonna assume I do a little bit. I mean, how much do you want to go with that, Jacob? Like,
So okay, just try it. See what you can do first.
okay, well, I'm gonna attempt to start this thing. Like, fire up the engines.
Okay, you notice that the engines start up, so they were kind of on idle, but they fired
gotcha.
up now. And now, what are you gonna try?
I'm gonna close the landing or the boarding ramp.
Okay, okay, so the boarding ramp has. Okay, you assume there's like a. It's obvious what is the boarding ramp on the dash.
Of course, yeah. And then I'm gonna try and take us off. Like, I'm gonna try and get out of here.
Okay, so
Tarsum's like standing right behind Zatone, and he's like,
Let's get out of here.
I'm doing my best.
Grandfather.
so when you grab the controls, whatever you try to use, you notice that they're stuck. They're not moving.
Oh God.
But you do notice to your right, you hear a beeping.
Well, I'm gonna look at the beeping. What is it?
You turn to your right and you see a small digital map. It's the nav computer.
Okay. Oh, do I need to lock in coordinates?
So when you open, so are you going to try and look at the nav computer?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
So when you go to the nav computer and you look into it, you notice that there's one destination locked in.
Oh my.
And it asks you if you would like to travel to this destination.
Can I see what it is? Like, what's the?
You notice it's a planet in a nearby system, but you, as of right now, you can't tell what it is.
Okay, well, anywhere's better than here, I guess. So we'll go.
Okay, so you decide to lock in the destination.
I'm going to lock that in, and I want to attempt to take off and get us out.
Okay, so now then you notice there's sort of an intercom voice. The Sith Lord has a sort of like an AI helping him.
Okay.
That manages some functions of the ship, and it says, "Now locking in destination, Hutta." And you see that the ship begins to take off by itself. It raises off the ground and pulls up the landing gear, and begins to turn around and exit out the hangar door.
All right.
Hell yeah.
You
Case
can fly
closed.
this thing.
Does Tarsum have any knowledge of Hutta?
You, I'll say you're generally sort of familiar with it.
Okay.
I don't know if you've been there personally. As I don't think you've been there personally, but you've heard stories of it, and you've known people in your clan who've
That have traveled there. Okay.
So
Okay.
Do we want
the ship begins to take off,
I'm gonna
and
attempt. Wait, before you do this, I want to attempt to the. I want to talk to Tarsum. So, Mandalorian.
okay, go ahead.
I trust you the most with defending the ship, so I think you should take a look around and see if you can find any guns, perhaps in case we get pursued by any Sith.
Yo, they have a TV in here.
Wow, Sokra's kind of pissed. Like he understands. Like you don't really know anything about him, but he's like low key kind of pissed. Like
Well, I
on
want
the
you
info.
my co-pilot. You'll be the co-pilot.
He's not pissed anymore. He's like really excited, bro.
And then I'll be like, "What's your race's name?"
Me?
Yeah.
Are you? Is that how you ask him, or is that you?
Well, I mean,
asking
I'm not gonna like. Oh, I'll just. Are you in the cockpit with us?
Yeah, yeah. It's because I was
Okay,
gonna say,
then I'll be like, okay, you help
I'm
me
a
fly this
Togruta.
thing.
I'm a Togruta.
Okay, well, Togruta, help me fly this thing.
Just so you know,
All right.
it's on autopilot right now.
Okay, well,
But,
gonna
but
do
I,
that.
I'm gonna. But Sokra thinks he's flying it. and
we're gonna.
Okay.
He's gonna sit next to me, and then
Okay,
I think
so are you
Tarsum
ready?
should go look for the guns. All right.
So as you guys are leaving, so Sokra and Zatoln, you guys look out the right side of the window,
Oh shit.
and you guys notice that 2 Hammerhead class Republic cruisers have arrived
Oh, shit.
in response to the Empire's attack. I'd say they have about a dozen fighters with them.
Oh no.
And they are currently engaged in a skirmish with a couple of Empire destroyers, along with their own starfighters. So you guys assume that's probably what happened. Was there was some stray fire coming from the
I wanted
big
to-
guns
So where were we located exactly?
in the hangar.
No, in the hangar of
You were on a space station.
a space station. Okay, I was gonna say, wait, a planet wouldn't make sense. 'Cause
They raided the space station, and
So we were on the space station in a little like tavern pub kind of thing.
yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
and you
okay.
made your way down to the main hangar.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yep, and so you guys kind of notice, like, towards the main part, someone in there must have hit a distress beacon, which alerted the Republic, and they came as fast as they could, and now there's some stray fire that's kind of hit the station, mainly the hangar, and they're engaged in their own little, their own little skirmish.
Tarsum-
So, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say Tarsum's gonna call up back from because he's searching for weapons currently, but he's gonna call up to the cockpit.
Chiss,
Yeah.
are we being pursued?
It doesn't look like it.
So, Tarsum, as you're back there looking, you notice that near the engine room is a ladder. And you see that the ladder leads up to a small compartment.
Can Roy already be in this compartment?
Yes.
Like,
I'm so sorry, my mic just broke up just then. Were you talking to me?
Yes, I said when you're back there, you're kind of near the engine room, and you see there's a ladder that leads up to a small compartment.
Okay, all right. I'm going to climb that ladder.
So you climb up the ladder, and it is a small, like, gun pit, like where there's a topside gun that is used for defending against enemy fighters.
Well, it's about time you joined
And
me here, sheep.
Roy is already up there manning the guns.
Does he know it's a gun?
Yeah, he can tell.
Yeah,
I think this man knows his way around firearms.
if there's one thing Roy knows, it's how to pull the trigger.
How you doing, Rodian?
Doing great. How's glad for you to join me here. Grab a gun. And he just pats the seat beside him.
There's more than one.
Is there
Do
more?
you guys both-
Wait, is there more than one?
I'll
So
be there in a
it-
moment.
It's
It'd
just
be-
one topside gun.
Whoa.
Well, it would be a turret on the ship.
Yeah, it's like a
that
turret.
you'd be in. It's not like a handheld gun or anything.
Yeah, it's a turret. It's like a 360 degree like rotation where you can spin around and shoot at fighters.
And you sit in a chair, and
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Mando? I feel like you might know your way up around this a little more than I will. So I'm going to leave this to you.
He's going to place a reassuring hand on Roy's shoulder as he's in the seat.
I'm gonna
You got this.
radio to
Oh.
Tarsum.
Oh. Well, while you're doing that, can you mind grabbing me a drink then? I shoot a little better with with a little buzz going.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm gonna radio into Tarsum, and I'm gonna be. Have you found
We
the
had-
guns yet, Mandalorian?
Do we have radio contact?
I was going to say, do we have radio?
I would assume we do. All
Intercom
around, like,
probably, right?
Well, I have a comm link. I just don't. We didn't set it up.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a comment.
There's the ship intercom.
No,
and-
the
and
ship
the cockpit.
intercom. No, yeah.
Ah,
the-
okay. We're still getting used to the Star Wars universe. That wasn't like a defensive. That was just
No,
excited.
you're good.
Like,
I
I'm
understand.
excited to still be getting used to it. Okay, so what are you asking me?
I'm just gonna radio in and see, like, confirm if you've reached the guns yet.
Still looking.
Nice one.
Okay, all right.
All right, so you guys you're making some distance. You're making some headway, sort of away from the hangar. And as you guys are sort of pulling away from the space station and the site of the battle, you notice that 3 fighters have pulled away from the battle and are now rapidly heading towards you.
What kind
Are
of fighters?
these Imperial or?
They are Republic starfighters.
Okay.
We got bogeys.
And they, obviously, if you guys remember, you guys are in a Fury class interceptor.
Right.
And they know that only Sith Lords fly that type of ship.
Oh, Jesus.
So why are Sith Lords so
Can we
obvious, man?
Can I contact? Can we try to make contact with them?
They're so cocky.
No, you're on 2 entirely different comm systems. You can't radio them.
What's the
Damn.
plan here, Chief?
So they are going to come and start blasting at you guys.
So anyways, I started blasting.
Stay in your ground! Roy immediately fires back.
Hell yeah.
We need to make the Chiss. We need to make the jump to light speed as soon as we can.
All right. Wait, can we actually? Can we do this?
Yeah. It
DM.
should be.
You guys, I'm going to say you're not far out enough.
Oh.
The ship's not ready.
I need to get us in range.
The
Damn.
engines are still warming up.
So we're flying.
Yes.
Okay.
Is this on auto? Like,
It is.
Mando,
Tarsum's
you
going
need
to
to. I want to. You need to get those fighters off of us.
Tarsum's going to look for another gun cockpit in the ship just to see if there is more than one.
Well, is Roy manning the turret now?
I am.
Okay, Rodian, just fire back.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna roll the fire.
All right. Let's make it dexterity.
Okay, I just figured it'd be like an attack roll.
Well, yeah, that's well.
I mean, we can use dexterity as like the bonus for it.
Because you are shooting at moving targets.
So
yeah, sure.
I rolled a 15.
Nice.
Okay. I'm gonna say that hits.
Oh shit!
Fuck
Oh, yeah.
yeah!
You go ahead and you clip the side of one of the fighters one of the main fighters who's closest to you, and they're within shooting range. It's kind of hard in space to really
I need a number, Jake.
What'd you say?
I need a number.
10.
How many? 10 feet?
No.
Oh my god, are right up on us.
He's just right. It would be funny if he missed.
Roy's just missing them.
I can't seem to hit him. He's too evasive.
This ain't my blaster.
So yeah, you clip one of them, and his left wing is pretty damaged, and so he's kind of like slowed down quite a bit.
Okay. Do we need to roll
the other
any kind
two?
of
They kind of noticed that.
or?
No, not in this case.
Okay.
You're kind of just like holding them back at this point. So you hit them, and as you guys are that sort of buys you enough time, and you notice over the nav computer, the intercom says, "Engines are ready. Please make the hyperspace jump." And
All right, this is you, Sokra.
so Sokra, when you look at the dash, you see the throttle, and you assume it's the hyperspace.
I'm gonna do they always go real slow when they turn the hyperdrive on. I'm gonna do that, and then it goes.
Oh shit! I'm about to throw up.
Yeah, has Roy ever traveled light speed before?
Never.
How did he get to the space station?
He
walk?
No, but I mean,
He walked.
He just rode like public transportation or whatever. Like it took
That is true. Yes, we all took public
It was
transportation.
Rodian's first time in a big city. He's like, oh.
It's not even a big city; it's a small space station.
Yeah, y'all don't understand. Like getting off, like that space station was the first time Roy's even been off planet.
Oh shit, that's right. Oh man.
And he's been on quite the journey today.
Damn.
Okay, so you guys have now jumped to hyperspace, and it's going to take some time for you guys to travel through there. So I wanted to give you guys some breathing room at this point. I want to give you guys some time to talk, to explore, and to sort of get to know each other and figure out what you want to do.
Well, Soka's gonna lean back first and just take a breath.
Can you allow? Zatone would like to run to the bathroom.
Okay.
No, I mean like literally. I gotta go.
Oh, okay. We can pause.
So
Yeah, sure.
I will be back.
I was gonna say Roy is going to like clamber down from the ladder and be like, I wouldn't go up there for a minute if I were you guys.
What?
I just want to let it air out. I may have.
You realize you're on a pressurized spacecraft,
Yeah,
right?
well, you know, there's a lot of things that are pressurized up there right now, so I wouldn't go up there.
Tarsum's just staring at you.
What the fuck? Well, what are we even doing right now? Why does it feel like my stomach is doing flips?
Well, Rodian, have you ever heard of light speed?
I mean, from the sun.
Well, that's how fast we're going right now.
Aren't we gonna hit something?
You know, I would like to. Sokra would like to take this time to try to explain light speed.
Please be my guest.
I'm just gonna roll. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna roll to see how well I comprehend anything you're about to tell me.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
but,
tell you. I'm not gonna tell you what I roll until the very end.
God, okay. Just give the explanation.
So light speed is the fastest way to travel on a ship, and basically it utilizes the hyperdrive of this spacecraft, which I don't completely know how it works, but it's very powerful, and it kind of it's like traveling through a different plane of existence in which you can't really run into anything because you're just going that fast until we reach our destination.
So what you're saying is we've become ghosts. Did we die? I rolled a 3, by the way. Did we?
What have I come back to?
I was trying to explain light speed to Roy.
Light speed travel.
Realize that I have -3 on any intelligence rolls. So
Sokra's gonna look at him and just nod.
wow.
You should just say "gotta go fast."
Is Zatone back in the cockpit?
Yes.
Yeah, you hear a flushing noise, and he comes back out.
Okay.
Take the Browns to the Super Bowl, you know.
Tarsum is going to approach him and just kind of like stand up next to him.
Good flying.
Thank you.
I love it.
It was autopilot.
Appreciate that.
Chis, I regret to inform you, but we have all died and are now ghosts.
Yep.
God.
Welcome to
This
this
is the
plane of
afterlife.
existence.
Zatuln is visibly confused and frustrated at the same time.
Roy, why don't you go look over there, Roy? And he points to like the
Well, hold on. If we're going to sit here and spend all eternity on this ship, I figured we should at least know each other's names. Obviously, you know me. I'm Roy. Roy Owens.
what do we call him? What's his real name that we came up with? It was
Rhodey and Roy.
yeah, but it was like
Yo.
Rowdy,
Rowdy.
Rhodey, and Roy.
You can just call me Roy.
Triple R.
It's my mother's given name.
TR.
All right.
Now I got a dumb question.
Yeah.
Mandalorians, do they ever give their names? They don't, do they?
Very rarely.
I suppose not, but that's more of a personal decision for you.
You know what? Yeah, okay.
My name's Tarsum.
Tarsum. All right. I like that.
I'm gonna do like a little bow, and I'm Sokra.
And I'm Zatuln.
Is that your full name? I heard Chis had a rather interesting name structure.
It's none of your business.
All right.
Well,
Well, this is not exactly how I expected my day to go.
you know,
Tell me about it.
gotta agree with you there, Tarsum.
I don't know much about this planet either.
Which planet are we going to? Hutta?
Hutta, right?
Nal Hutta.
No, Hutta. Does Sokra have any Jedi knowledge about this? Like maybe.
Not really. Hutta's kind of a.
Is Hutta the homeworld of the Hutts?
That is correct.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, obviously that's. Well, people should know Hutta by this point. Hutta is going to be a crime underworld. Like that's like literally-
Yeah. So
I mean-
you guys know of it, but yeah, you know the Hutts
I'm
run
gonna
it.
say, I mean, I would like to assume that most of us know that like the Hutt crime family, and that this is gonna. It's not really a nice place. I'm gonna assume
Okay, all right.
it's dangerous, is what I mean. You know, like
Somewhere deep in, Tarsum is excited about that.
yeah.
Well, wherever we go, I hope that our spirits will rest soon.
All right. Thank you, Roy.
Roy, maybe you and I should have a quick conversation.
Sure. We got all the time in the world.
I'm gonna roll to see if I can actually get him to understand this.
Okay.
I'm gonna use every ounce of my being and the powers of the Force to make Roy understand that we're not dead.
Okay.
I don't know what this roll is, but whatever it is, I've rolled it.
Maybe what, charisma?
That would be to persuade. I feel like this would probably be. I mean, this is your call. I feel like it would be like wisdom or intelligence.
We'll make it a wisdom
All right, it's
modifier.
14.
With wisdom modifier?
Yep.
Okay.
You're. I feel like you are able to.
Yeah.
Like the base understanding.
You're able to retrain
All
it.
I would need him to know is that we're not dead. We're just going really fast.
You ever played Sonic the Hedgehog, Roy?
No, but I played Ronic the Rhodian Hedgehog.
Ronic.
Ronic the Roadhog.
Ronic the Roadhog. There we go. Yeah, that's great. That's actually really good.
Oh God.
Okay, so is there anything else you guys want to talk about with each other, or
Yeah, what was your favorite Ronic the Roadhog level?
I'm not familiar.
Oh,
Where I'm from, we didn't have time for games.
I never played.
Same.
well, I see. I'm the only true gamer in this bunch.
The only true idiot.
What's your story, Chiss?
That's classified information.
I don't like the
Mandalorian.
bromance going on here.
I'm afraid I I can't share with you. I apologize, but it's classified information.
Understood.
What about you, Mando?
I don't talk much.
All right, I see. I can be the laugh of the party here.
We had a bunch of...
Anybody here not sad and depressing?
Well, I'm not sad or depressed. I can't really talk either, to be honest.
Y'all
All right,
got really low charisma level.
Well, let me go ahead and tell you all about my life. Rowdy Roy Rodian.
All right, so Roy begins to tell you his life story, and
I kind of want to amend that moment, if that's okay.
sure,
Is that possible to do?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right. James, what did you just ask me?
I just asked what your story was, and you said I don't talk much.
Sorry, I checked out kind of for that moment.
I feel you, right? I didn't think you were gonna ask me either. I wasn't ready.
What's your story? I was like, "What's your story, Mando?" Oh, I don't talk much. And so I was like, "What the
Okay. All right, let's try that one more time.
hell? What's your story, Mando?"
Let's get one thing straight, Force user.
Oh, whoa.
I won't be
How does he know
communicating
that?
with you on this flight.
Hold on. How does he know that Sokra is a Force user?
You used the Force in the last episode, didn't you?
No.
I thought you did.
That Montreal thing is a racial ability.
Oh. Never mind.
Maybe
Yeah,
Nandos are just really good at picking
I just
out
got
force
goofs.
users.
Maybe, perhaps.
Well, I mean, judging off the history between Mandalorians and Jedi, it wouldn't be surprising.
yes, that's
They've
the reason
constantly been in
tensions.
They've constantly been in
Well, that's why I was keeping it a
Plus-
secret. I
Well,
thought
you're
that we
wearing
saw
your
right
Jedi
through.
robes, aren't you?
Right.
Well, they're just robes. A lot of people wear
But they're
robes.
still like monastic. They're still like monastic type robes, though.
I
I could have Tarsum make an intelligence roll to see if
He could assume,
like
like,
to see if he's able to determine that Sokra is a
yeah.
Yeah,
force user.
I can do that.
All right, hold on. Let me think of a number. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Roll.
Okay. With an intelligence modifier, that's 16.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right. I will say that yes, there's something about Sokra. You're not sure exactly what, but you have seen enough Force users in your time to make the accurate determination that Sokra is Force attuned.
Let's just say he went with his gut on that one.
Yeah.
He could have been dead wrong. He went with his gut on that one.
Dang.
It's just a hunch.
Joker's like pissed off. He's like, I went through all that trouble. I did nothing the last session just for this smart individual.
Not me, obviously.
I mean, I kind of knew too, but
Well, no, Joker didn't say that. That was just me that was talking.
I know. I'm just joking.
So is that your dialogue you're sticking with then? So you're gonna say the thing about Force user?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of struggling getting into this at the moment. But yes, I think so. I kind of wanted to play. I'm leaning into the tension that Tarsum is feeling right now with any Jedi's, really, or Force users.
So but you just said Force user. You didn't, say Jedi or anything.
No, yeah, because he doesn't know if you're a Jedi or not.
Joker's he looks a little upset. And he's gonna stand up and gonna kind of not like get up in his face, but he's like, "You got a problem, Mando?"
Don't sit with me.
Whoa,
That's
everybody
terrifying.
needs to just sit down, take a chill pill, maybe have a drink with me.
I'm imagining they're both kind of right up in their faces right now. Each other's
Yeah.
faces.
Roy is probably shorter than both of them and trying to see it.
How tall are you? You're pretty tall, aren't you?
The Mandalorian? No, he's like
Yeah.
5'10".
Oh, okay. Well, you get. I'm only 5. Soker's only 5'6".
Well, I think the Rodian's like 5'4".
How tall are you, Chiss?
I'm 6 foot.
Fuck yeah.
Wow, fucking huge.
Big blue boy.
I'm just
All
gonna
bunion.
be like try and get in between you boys. I'm actually gonna shove Roy a little bit aside. And then...
Oh, hold up there, blue balls! Don't be shoving me around.
I'm just gonna ignore him. And
Now, boy, I might understand that we're not dead now, but don't think that I can't change that.
no. Again, the chits. I'm just not impressed by his low intelligence level. Like, I'm just not. Damn.
Roy now pushes both Sokra and Tarsum aside and shoves the tool.
Oh,
I'm not gonna react whatsoever.
Hold on. Fucking nat 20. React to that, bitch.
Oh my god.
whoa, what? Reaction check?
God damn.
Nat 20 shove.
Nat 20 shove.
So Roy catches you just as you're turning around, Zatoln, and he catches you off balance and pushes you right on your ass.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Tarsum's going to draw his holdout blaster and just kind of aim it at, just kind of like going between the three of you. That's enough.
And while this tension is all happening, you hear the voice from the intercom saying, "Now exiting hyperspace."
Roy throws up again.
Do we all kind of lurch forward like when it
No.
slows down?
No, it slows down, but you don't lurch.
Zatuln is going to get up and dust himself off, and he's quite impressed by the stupid Rhodian strength. To be honest,
It's like, god damn.
Roy throws up from the sudden decrease in speed. But
A little mouse droid comes by and cleans it up.
oh god,
I like that fella.
Soker's just gonna kind of act kind of indifferent and go have a seat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a walk around the ship.
Okay.
And
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, you're good. I was just gonna ask, like, is there like a lounge area? Like, I'm gonna assume.
Yeah, you guys are in the big main lounge area. It's
I
got,
thought
like-
we were still in the cockpit.
No, you guys all came out to the middle, to the main concourse.
I'm gonna
area.
go. Actually, then instead of that, I'm gonna go see Can I take a round and see if there's any living quarters?
Sure.
Well, I'm gonna go do that then. Like, look around.
Okay. So you decide to walk around, and you go over to the western part of the ship, where towards the western wing, you notice a door,
Okay.
and there's a panel nearby the door.
I'm going to access this panel and see if I can open the door.
Okay, you press the button on the panel, and the doors slide open.
Okay.
Inside the room is a master bed, a wardrobe, and a desk with a chair.
And a whole bunch of tissues underneath the bed.
Oh, no.
Terry!
I'm gonna look around. Is there like anything of note in like the desk? Can I search it? Like,
You just notice on the desk that there's some sort of administrative papers, nothing too important, just some papers stamped with the seal of the Empire.
okay.
Just filing his taxes.
Yeah.
Let me check his wardrobe. Let me see what drip this guy's got.
You open it up, and there's just a bunch of black cloaks and robes.
Cool. Can I? Am I allowed to wear these?
Oh my god.
I will say they're not your size.
What?
This guy's like 7 feet
You're
tall.
too tall. Oh, okay.
Oh no, I was just joking. All right. Well, I'm gonna. I didn't really come here for that stuff, but I'm actually gonna just. I'm gonna sleep in his bed.
Damn.
Okay, well, you are entering the atmosphere of Hutta.
Yeah. So
Oh, we are?
Tarsum is in the pilot's seat, kind of preparing the ship.
Well, I'm just gonna lounge.
Okay.
What the hell? You sat next to me willingly?
Oh, are you next to me?
Well, yeah, I went back and sat down in the co-pilot seat where I was before.
Oh yeah, but he's not talking to you.
Wow.
What's Roy up to?
Whatever. Soker doesn't even. Soker's not even that upset right now.
I feel like Roy was already in the lounge.
Okay.
Just kind of like enjoying one last drink before they landed.
You're watching the mouse droid zip around.
Yeah, he's like really fascinated by that. But he does notice the Tulin come in, and as he does, I think Roy would give like a that nod down when you like just acknowledge somebody in the room.
Yeah.
Just how two men acknowledge each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to
I
kind
think,
of show that like there's no
Bad blood.
no real bad blood or anything.
I think Zatoon will acknowledge this, but I think since he's naturally pretty cold, at least for now, he's not really opened up. He's still like, he doesn't hate the Roy, but he's just gonna, I don't know, kind of just stare at him and not really react.
Kind of guarded.
Yeah, a little bit more guarded now.
Can I play into this a little bit? I don't want to drag it on too long.
Sure, yeah.
I feel like Roy would pull just whatever he was drinking. He's probably still got the bottle in front of him, and pour one for Zatoon, and not like get up and hand it to him, but just like put it on like a side of the table that would allow Zatoon to easily get it.
I think
Okay.
I'm gonna take him up on this opportunity. I'm gonna share a drink with him.
I would
I like
to
that
also-
imagery.
I'd like to utilize. So I'd like to kind of go for something similar. Since we're kind of alone up in the piloting area, I'd like to look to over at Tarsum, and obviously he's not paying attention. He's zoned in on whatever he's doing. But I'd like to say a few words to him. I'll say this once, Mandalorian. I know of the history between your kind and the Jedi, and while I am not loyal to the Sith, mark this carefully. I'm no Jedi either.
Tarsum looks over at you and just kind of stares at you, but he doesn't nod or anything, and then he looks back and just keeps doing what he's doing.
That's the most Mandalorian.
I love it, dude.
That's awesome.
That's about what I was expecting. So that's a win.
Okay, so now that you guys have kind of, you're all in a good spot with each other. You kind of get a feel for everybody. You kind of just ride out the rest of the ride as the ship enters the atmosphere. And as you enter the atmosphere, you guys get to take in the sights of the infamous planet of Nal Hutta. So as the name implies, the Hutts are the ones who run things here. Long a bastion of criminal enterprise, Hutta has been carefully monitored by both the Republic and Empire. However, in these increasingly tense times, both major factions have attempted to cut deals with the Hutts in order to further their own plans. You take notice of the environment. Once a beautiful and thriving planet, Hutta has been destroyed by the Hutt's practices. A thick layer of smog coats the air. Hold on, my monitor just went to sleep. A thick layer of smog coats the air. Numerous factories pump pollution into the sky from their towering smokestacks. You peer down and see the barren, swamp-infested land. Much of the natural wildlife has become extinct, with only a few resilient species able to survive. The dark gray color of the smoke mixes with the yellow-orange sky, creating a sickly overcast.
Ugh.
As the ship begins its descent towards the spaceport, you see several immense palaces located on the outskirts of the town. These elegant, ornate palaces stand in stark contrast to the grim environment below. If anything, this stands as a perfect representation of everything the Hutts are about: wealth, power, and control. The ship's nav computer beeps. On the screen, it shows that this ship is registered with the local port authority, meaning that the Sith Lord has been here before. The screen then shows another message directing the ship to the nearest open landing bay, Bay 5. This ship closes in on its destination and begins to hover above, activating its landing gear and then gently lowering to the ground, coming to a stop. The computer indicates that the ship will now be powering down until it's restarted again. So now, before you guys leave the ship, you have some time for any last discussion for like a plan of action or anything else before you leave the ship.
So, what's the plan here, fellas?
Well, I don't know what your plans are, but I'm getting out of here.
I assumed we were all going our separate ways now.
Hopefully, there's some narrative drive to keep us together, or else we might not ever see each other again.
Yeah, Roy is going to be a little lost on this planet otherwise. Yeah,
would
no,
hope
I
the group
mean,
sticks
totally.
together.
That's exactly what I was what I was thinking. I just kind of figured when you all went your separate ways, I might just take the ship for myself, or
I was gonna say, I mean, we're all outlaws now, and on Hutta, there's not really a lot of people you can trust, and even though we've only known each other for a little bit, probably be best to stick together because
At least until we can
go our
figure
separate
out
ways.
how to maybe scrap this ship and get a better, more low-key means of transportation.
Yeah.
I like that plan. See, now we're thinking with our noggins.
Tarsum just nods his head.
We should stick together. We're the only ones who we can trust on this.
I need a this is the way.
You're not gonna earn it that easy.
All right, boys. So now that you guys have kind of figured out your plan, you're gonna exit down the ramp.
Yeah.
Well, hold
Okay.
on. Should we?
Where
get
did
some
we park at? Just in
disguises,
the middle?
or-
No, you came to the bay, the landing bay.
But we're like near
Okay.
those palaces, right? Or are we in the palaces?
No, that's far off. You could see it because you were in the sky and you could
So
see
where
it.
do we land
Okay,
at? Just some hangar?
There's a spaceport with a small little town kind of attached to it. Not attached to it, but like outside the spaceport.
Tarsum is going to. Is the ramp open right now?
Yes.
Okay, Tarsum's just gonna kind of signal the guys. He's gonna hold out an arm to like have them like stay back, just to hang back in the ship for the moment.
Okay.
And he's gonna walk down the ramp. Is there anybody in the hangar that just kind of manages like bookkeeping or anything for what ships are landing in there?
So when you peer down the ramp and you kind of take a look around, it's a big like outside bay, and there aren't really anybody in there, but you do see several kind of maintenance droids going back and forth, transporting parts and going to fix other ships, and they're kind of like coming over and taking a quick look at your ship, but they don't speak or anything. They're just kind of automated droids.
Okay, all right. He's gonna signal the guys to come on down now.
I'm going to
He's gonna put his hood back up.
yeah, I was gonna say, as well as me, so you can only really see my glowing red eyes.
Oh,
And,
go ahead. Sorry.
no, you're good. I just want to get that cool image.
Roy doesn't have a cool hood or anything, so he's just gonna walk slowly.
He doesn't have a cowboy hat.
He does have his cowboy hat. You're right. He's gonna dip his cowboy hat down to kind of cover his face, and he's gonna very cautiously like grip his holdout in the holster, just like ready to draw.
I'm like envisioning like this cowboy hat tipped down, but you can see his tiny Rhodian lips like sticking out from the edge of it.
Jesus.
And what does Sokra? What's he doing?
I'm going too. He's just putting his hood up, so he's
Okay.
got his robes on still.
Okay, so y'all head down the ramp, and you notice the ring-shaped landing bay. And I talked about the maintenance droids. You see them kind of scurrying about, and you notice that facing when you come down, you're facing the doors leading out of the bay. And you see 3 figures standing near the door, just kind of standing there waiting for... It seems like they're waiting for you.
Shit.
Gosh, did not consider this.
You can't make out like what they are, but you can see there's 3 figures there. You guys aren't close enough yet.
Okay. But do they? Can we tell? Can we perceive that they know, they're aware of our presence?
Well, yes,
They're waiting. It looked like they're waiting for us.
they obviously they recognize the ship.
Right.
Hey, fellas, y'all seeing what I'm seeing here?
Are the huts aligned with the Sith at this point, or?
The huts are aligned with anybody who will
Yeah. Anybody that can.
money.
Yeah.
I thought.
So Tarsum is just going to walk up, just kind of he doesn't have any weapons in hand or anything, but he's just going to walk up casually up to them.
Okay, just you.
I was gonna keep walking too.
Yeah, I'm imagining the guys can be walking behind me.
We're kind of his entourage, I feel.
Okay. As you approach the figures, you see that the one standing in the middle is a tall green Twi'lek. And he's wearing a gray robe. Flanked behind him are two guards, but their faces are obscured by the helmets they're wearing. Judging by kind of what they're wearing and their physical appearance, they appear to be Trandoshans.
Are those like the big green boar guys?
No, you're thinking
no.
of Gamorreans.
Okay.
Do you have a
We're
Bosk
gonna
is?
keep
Yeah, you know Bosk.
Gotcha.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I can only Google Star Wars races so fast.
Trandoshans.
They're lizard people.
Yeah.
They're huge.
They're
I
definitely
think
intimidating.
I think they're like 7 feet tall.
Sokra is not
Okay.
intimidated.
Okay, so we've got the Twi'lek and two Trandoshans. Got it.
They're pretty dangerous.
Tarsum's going to speak up first as he's continuing to walk
okay.
closer.
Yep.
Sorry.
I was just going to finish describing them really
Yeah,
quick.
sorry.
So you have two Trandoshans, and they're dressed in orange jumpsuits, and they have Durasteel plate armor across their chest.
Okay.
And you can also see that they are armed with heavy repeating blasters.
Oh, good.
Gotcha. Lovely. All right, so Tarsum's going to walk up to the guy in the middle. His attention focused to the what was the race in the middle?
Twi'lek.
Twi'lek in the middle.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, as you can see, there's been a change of plans.
Yes. Welcome to Hutta. You four don't look like Sith Lords.
We're contracted.
Okay. Well, nonetheless, I've been instructed to give you this. And in his hand, he holds out a red key card.
Tarsum takes it.
Okay. This card will allow you to enter a private room at the Gilded Rancor. Please proceed there within the next few hours, but make sure you take some time to recover from your eventful journey. But please do be hasty. My employer does not like to wait. And as he says that, he turns around and they begin to leave.
So they were expecting Sith, and they just
Got 4 goons instead.
they didn't even question it. I love that.
I mean, I think Tarsum was pretty convincing. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was
contract.
Sokra even. He was like, "Fuck."
I believe.
Tarsum's
He whipped out of
sweating
nowhere.
bullets.
But you can't see it. He just looks like that stone cold stare because he's trying to help him.
He's like, holy shit, that actually worked.
Shit, I was gonna Jedi mind trick him.
I love that I didn't have to roll to like persuade.
Roy is now also convinced that he's part of the Sith and has been roped into something he didn't want to.
He's like, my mama would be so disappointed.
Mama, I'm sorry.
I try to imagine. So you don't like when Roy first saw him. Like, I imagine that he couldn't even fathom what like the Sith Lord actually was. Like,
Oh no, that's why he just started blasting.
oh man,
Roy has like barely heard. Like he's aware of like some of the troubles in the world. You know, the rebels and the Sith, and just the Empire, and like just the inner struggle of the galaxy between those forces. But has had literally zero experience regarding them.
I feel like so he's been kind of isolated.
Yeah, like I said, he grew up on what's essentially the Star Wars equivalent of an Amish planet, and has never left home.
Country bumpkin.
He's a country boy.
Country boy, I love you.
Didn't you say this was like Roy on his Rumspringa?
Yes, this is essentially, for those who might not be familiar with the technical term, this is the equivalent of when Amish people send their young out to experience the world and then give them the choice of like, do you want to stay home or do you want to like live out in this?
Oh, like that show.
And never come back.
Breaking Amish, is that what it's called?
No idea. I've never heard of the show. I've just
The listener, he knows. He watches it.
Yes.
Yeah, listener, comment.
please,
Comment.
just
Leave
one.
I just got a like in my comment for the most recent video we uploaded.
That was me.
Damn it. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, he just got caught up in all of this during his Robshinga.
I love it. All right.
Cool.
Okay.
Shall
Well,
we?
we got to go to what was it? The Gilded Rancor?
Rancor. Yeah.
Rancor.
Okay.
Well, is there anything around us otherwise, or is this?
No, it's kind of just a landing bay.
I'm trying to figure out if we should try and sell this ship off first, but we need to have another ship in its place, obviously prepared to go.
Yeah, we'd have to find.
So maybe we should just hold on to the Cis ship for now.
Do you know how much the ship would probably be worth, dude?
Oh my god, stupid money.
We would be stupid rich.
Yeah. Out of character, I mean, we are on like probably the planet to sell it off.
Oh my god, yeah, it's like a black market planet.
And like a Sith Lord ship is no joke, so I don't. As much as I would like to sell it, I don't think that would actually be possible, like realistically for our story.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not the DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not the DM. You're right.
Anyway,
Okay.
I guess we're
so
heading out.
Yeah. Yep. So you guys leave the hangar bay.
I will say, just to jump in here, Tarsum is not a fan of Imperial ships to any degree. He doesn't like just a lot of the automation that happens. He's a very intimate kind of pilot. He likes really getting nitty gritty with all the controls and everything.
Okay.
As a Mandalorian,
Right. That makes sense.
He thinks the Apple-based technology of the Empire is a little much.
Cool.
He hates Darth Steve Jobs.
Yeah, exactly. It's so intuitive. It's too intuitive.
So shall we proceed? I guess then. I mean, gentlemen.
You said we do have some time on our hands if we want the lookout. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah. So you guys go ahead and you leave the hangar bay.
Okay.
And the first thing you guys see is it's like a long, kind of wide hallway, kind of like what you'd see in an airport almost.
Okay.
And you see kind of several food stalls in the hallway and some flea market peddlers, and you also see a group of people playing some dice games in one of the corners. And it would even appear that there's a group of about three or four Toydarians, and they're encircled around two Womp Rats, and they have a little Womp Rat fighting ring going.
Oh, that's sick.
I was going to ask if Womp Rats were amongst the resilient creatures that survived the pollution on this planet.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I don't even know what a Toydarian. Oh, those are that's a Watto.
Watto.
Yeah. They're like, and they're throwing money down.
This immediately sparks Roy's interest as like, if there's there's very few things Roy is familiar with, but Womp Rats are Womp Rat fighting is definitely one of them.
Okay.
And in the sense that he didn't go out of his way, but he's seen plenty of Womp Rats fight in like his home planet, so he knows what a good Womp Rat looks like.
Dope. Tarsum's going to just investigate some of the vendor stalls just to see if he can find any stolen Mandalorian goods, because he knows there's been a lot of Mandalorians killed in years past. Sure. And on like a black market planet such as this, there might be some parts, or some something related to Mandalore that should not be desecrated and sitting in the market stalls like that.
Okay. Sure. So I'll say that you don't find any armor or weapons, but kind of hidden among a pile of knickknacks is a medallion, and it's Beskar, and it has the Mandalorian symbol on it.
That's badass.
He is going to pick it up and ask the vendor,
Where did you get this?
I'm just a scavenger. I mean, I kind of just find stuff, you know.
He found it.
Bada bing, bada boom, right?
it's what I do.
How much?
Let's see. As one of the Mandalorian thingies, 500 credits.
Oh, that's literally what he has in his pockets.
So
All right, he's going to throw it down.
Dang, bro. Fuck. I was gonna help you out.
All right, buddy. Thanks. It's all yours.
He just kind of like picks up the coin and nods. Like he holds up the coin in front of the vendor and nods at him, and then he walks out.
Do you have any Beskar armor at all? Like your helmet?
It's Beskar weave. The helmet is not. No, it's not. It's like I believe, Jake, help me out here. It's like a composite.
Durasteel?
Yeah. I think he has like. It's not. Is it Beskar weave armor that he has? That's like underneath Beskar plate armor.
He in the Mandalorian he had just regular Durasteel armor for a while.
Then that's most likely what he has on right now.
Okay.
And it just says, he has the Mandalorian helmet, but it's not Beskar.
What's the stuff he upgrade? Is that what he?
Beskar.
Beskar.
Yeah.
That's the, like silver, like
Yes.
stuff. Okay.
Right.
And that's the same thing the medallion he just picked up is
Okay.
made out of.
Look at it.
Right.
Can melt that shit down.
Cool.
I'd say it's about the size of like
What's a?
what is it?
Isn't it like a pendant?
It's a medallion.
Okay.
But it's kind of small. I'd say it's like the size of a couple of like $50 if you put them
Okay.
together.
Well, Soker's
What-
gonna kind of peruse the market and just see if there's anything he would recognize too, I guess, or anything he might want.
Okay.
So anything, Jedi
Yeah,
related.
you looking for anything particular?
I'm just seeing if there's anything that could be useful, like to somebody like a Force sensitive Jedi who doesn't.
Not really. It's kind of just like stuff you'd find at a flea market, old, just scrap and salvage stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing too special.
Whenever we get the mope to it, Roy has now decided to bet on a Womp Rat.
Hey there, buddy. You looking to get in here?
I don't know, man. I'm not too familiar with what's going on. What are y'all doing?
So we're betting on which Womp Rat is gonna win. The fight to the death.
Oh, that seems simple enough. What's the rules here?
Basically, we just put initial bets on one of the Womp Rats and, fight to the death, and then you make some of your money back plus the other, and then we split the pot between the other guys.
All right. That sounds.
So there's
simple
a
enough.
50 credit buy-in.
50 credits, boy.
Yep.
All
This is some
right.
high end. These are high end Womp Rats.
All right. Roy's gonna put down 100. And,
And then everyone there's like All right, so you can bet on the brown one or the gray one.
I'm gonna
Roy.
make a perception check or an investigation check on both the Womp Rats to see any kind of traits one might have over the other.
Okay.
And also, I have animal handling, so don't know if maybe that gives me an advantage.
Not really, because you're not going to be handling them directly.
Okay.
Zatoon is going to walk up,
I got a
and
one.
he finds this quite amusing, so he's going to observe this.
I got a 1.
A one.
Oh, that hurts so bad.
So you look at them, and you barely even recognize that they're Womp Rat.
Fellas, are you sure these are Womp Rats, not just a couple of folks, a couple of homeless folks, or?
What did you
God.
hit your head? Yeah, they're Womp Rats.
I mean, more than once, but besides the point.
Yeah, well, yes, they're Womp Rats.
I guess I'll bet on the brown one here. He looks like a scrapper.
All right, 100 on the brown one.
Oh gosh.
Really quick, where did you see how many credits you start with, Steven?
I just manually inputted 500. I figured that was fair, Jake. I wasn't sure.
That's fair.
Okay.
Okay, 500.
I was just thinking of it as gold, like
Yeah, how about-
in D&D,
yeah.
like under 1,000. You know.
I started with 200 just because I felt like that was a
It's probably all his
fair.
parents could afford to give him.
yeah. I figured.
Well,
it'd be low.
realistically, then I would have 0 credits.
And I might actually have a lot. But,
Yeah, probably.
I think I'll just start with 500 as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with
That's cool.
0.
I'll give you 100, James.
Me? 100? Okay.
You still need to buy food and everything.
You gotta have something, you know.
A little something, something.
All right, 100 on the brown one. Here we go.
All right, let's do it.
And, and you notice that the womp rats they're kind of like they're a little timid at first, but they start to poke them with sticks, and then they get agitated,
Oh my
and,
god.
and then they
I'm not
start
feeling, fellas. I'm not feeling so hot about this no more.
and they start to like kind of gnaw at each other, and like they're kind of like
they like giving a fucking taste of a barbecue wing.
and they're like squeak, squeak, and they're like going at each other, and
Oh, this is a lot more gruesome than at home.
but
This is
one of them
terrible.
actually, the brown one just kind of gets tired, and he gets bit on the
Oh.
Oh, son of a
on the right
bitch!
side of his body, and he squeaks really loudly and runs off.
Hey, this was a fight to the death. That brown one ain't dead.
And it just like skimmers off, and the other one leaves too in the opposite direction, and then they're like, you win some, you lose some.
What does that mean? None of them died. I feel like I should get my money back.
No refund, sorry.
Oh.
Oh, Roy don't like that.
So Chris
Shit.
gonna walk up to Roy and he's like, calm down, Rodian.
These two-timing thieves said it was a
Uh,
fight to the death. My brown
alright.
womp rat's still alive and kicking.
All right, listen. I'll give you 50 credits back.
Make it 75 and I won't punch your teeth in.
All right, fine. Here's 75.
Alright.
Damn, he drives a hard bargain.
Alright, I'm
I like
satisfied.
that.
Okay.
You guys better go round up those womp rats now.
All right, they just kind of fly away. Just,
Jeez, got a lot of that guy.
jeez.
Bada bing, bada boom.
The nerve of this guy.
Can we all
Okay.
be Toydarians now?
So now that you've all had your fun in the games section, you guys kind of head down the hallway, kind of just taking in the scene, and you end up reaching the main concourse, kind of the central hub of the spaceport. And you see, as you come out, there obviously in the other directions, there are several other hallways leading to other landing bays, and you see a main desk. There's a couple clerks working on terminals at the main desk, and there's also kind of like you see at an airport, like a screen that shows which bays are open and which are closed. And in this spaceport, you have 30 bays for freighters, and a lot of them, there's some vacancies and some occupied ones. But then you look at Bay 5 and you see that it says occupied. So yeah, so you guys are in the main concourse.
Okay.
Okay.
And then when you turn around opposite the main desk area, you see the main doors, and that leads out towards the town.
So we are literally in like the little convenience shops and bars and restaurants that are inside airports. Then.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, there's like little stalls and stuff.
I got
like
you.
that. Not like full blown like restaurants and stuff.
Right. Okay.
So just kind of the introductory area to before the gigantic city.
Get your pamphlets for out of here.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Well, I've had my fun. I say we go find this these folks we're supposed to, or this key card. This got to get to this room, right? Look, my 5 intelligence is showing. Okay.
I'm wondering if we need to all be. Obviously, Tarson really doesn't have a choice. I don't know about you guys, but should we be wearing similar clothing?
No, I mean we got this far.
I think we're all right.
All right.
Plus, I
It'd be kind of hard for you too. I mean, you're full
Right.
geared out.
Tarson just squeezes into the black robes on the ship with his gear still on. Well,
I think it's time
let's
to
go.
go. All right.
lead the way.
All right, so you head towards the main concourse doors, and each of you kind of goes through one by one. But as Sokra is walking through the door, he runs sort of face first and bumps into a short human man.
Wait, what?
You're walking through, and another guy was coming through at the same time, and you bump into him, and you kind of stagger each other back.
Oh, my apologies.
Go away.
Oh,
Is he? I mean, it was an accident.
Last chance.
Tarson walks up behind.
We have the
this-
right to be here, sir.
No,
And the-
no.
One,
No,
Tarson walks up behind this human.
no. Guys,
two,
Don't we have the key card? Show
Roy,
me the key.
don't.
Tarson's going to show him the key card.
three.
Guys.
Roy pulls out his
Tarson's now go-
blaster.
Yeah, Tarson now aims his blaster at this guy's head.
Same.
Oh fuck. Zatoon is gonna.
3, motherfucker.
4.
Oh, we're just counting. 5, 6. That's about as high as I can count.
I mean, is this the place? Like, or is it like?
No, this is the main concourse area. You just ran into someone as
Okay,
you were
well,
exiting up the door.
Sokra is going to kind of brush his hand over and say, "You want to let us through?" And to do this, I just have to make a persuasion roll.
Hell yeah.
I mean, if that's all right with you. I mean, you can.
Okay.
So I've rolled a 13.
I feel like Jake was just going to count constantly until you did do this. 47.
So what are you gonna say?
I said, "You want to let us pass?"
I'm gonna say that you barely got it off,
Oh, God.
and he's like, "Good choice." And then he kind of puts his gun away, and then he
Nice.
walks.
Wait,
You
He-
son of a gun, dude.
he says that? He says good choice?
Good choice. He doesn't say, I'll let you pass. No problem.
He kind of like, your full persuasion didn't work, but he knows that you're backing down, and he's like, "Good choice."
Backing down. I still got my
As we got
blaster
2
trained.
blasters at this guy's head.
What did you want to do? Nick fight in the streets?
I didn't say that. I know what he's doing. I get this reference. Like, this is a reference to something else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
All right,
going
so-
over my head, but
Yeah, I think mine too.
I will explain it. Don't worry.
Okay, alright, sorry.
No, you're good. I mean, I kind of expected you guys to, like, I'm the only one who would have got it. But,
still
Yeah.
intently trained, by the way.
so let's continue, guys. I say, like, let's move. And we walk in, I assume.
Yeah, so you guys leave, and you kind of are out in the open air now, near the street. And as you are out in the street, someone kind of timidly comes up to you guys, and he's like, "You guys are really lucky."
No,
What do you mean?
obviously I'm not. Did you not see the Womp
That-
Rat game I just had?
That man right there would have killed you very quickly had you decided not to back down.
Hmm.
You don't know
What?
who that is, do you?
I don't think you know who we are.
Roy. Let the man
look,
speak.
look, Mr. Rodian, I'm just here to try and put some perspective into what just happened. All I'm saying is you're very lucky.
Who was that man?
That was the Black Death.
Does
Do I
Does
recognize-
Tarson have any knowledge of this guy?
Tarsum does. Tarsum recognizes that name because he is a very famous bounty hunter in this
Oh,
section
shit.
of the galaxy, and basically anyone who runs into him typically ends up dead.
So maybe he knows the name, but he doesn't know what the guy looks like exactly.
Yes, not many people. Like again, because most people who see him
Yeah, they're dead.
are dead.
Shit. Okay. Wow.
I mean, what if we just tried to fight that guy? What the hell?
You would not be talking to me right now.
Well, buddy, I don't know how to tell you this, but we just recently killed a Sith Lord. So some silly little bounty hunter.
You'll have to forgive my friend
Okay.
here. He's a little delirious. This is his first time
Tarsem,
off planet.
I don't know anybody who could kill a Sith Lord. I mean,
Yeah, neither do I. We'll just be going, sir. Thank you for your time.
okay, all right, just be safe, guys.
Yep, thanks.
when Roy said that, Tarsem just kind of like looked to the side and then looked up and just went like, like pretending like he didn't know him.
Okay, so that guy kind of goes away, and the whole town center is kind of in view for you guys right now. You see that it's kind of bare, not really a very personable place. It's was sort of designed for efficiency rather than appeal, and you see many of the street corners nearby have these shuttle stops, and judging by the massive looming factories, you can judge that the shuttle stops probably escort workers to and from the factories every day. You also see rows of uniform multi-story apartment buildings, a few small shops, a couple diners and bars that are frequented by the local population, but nothing necessarily jumps out at you. But you also see in front of the spaceport are two speeder taxis. One of them's occupied, but the other one is open. And on the open one, you see the driver, and his head is on the steering wheel, and he's kind of slumped over.
Excuse me, sir.
Is there a roof to this thing?
No, it's open.
It's open. Okay, Tarsum's just gonna hit like any part of like metal on this, just like kind of with a closed fist. He's just gonna smack it.
What? I'm awake. Yes. Hello. Yes. Do you need a ride?
Yes.
Wait, shit. What was the name of the place? I forgot the
Gilded
name.
Rancor.
The Gilded Rancor.
We need a ride to the Gilded Rancor.
Okay. Gilded Rancor. Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely. I can do that. That'll be a 30 credit fare.
Seems a little high.
Tarsum's gonna look over to.
Look, buddy, I gotta go through some dangerous parts of town.
Tarsum's gonna look to Zatoln.
Pay up.
Is that 30 credits per person, or is that...
No, just total. I can carry up to 4 passengers.
Here you are.
Okay. All right, hop in.
It's a very only 4 passengers. It's convenient. I'll say that much.
Are we all in a row, or is there like 2 seats? Yeah, 2 rows with 2 seats.
So Tarsum, you're sitting up in the passenger seat with the driver next to the driver, and on each passenger door side is Zatoln and Sokra, and squeezed in the middle is Roy.
I already knew
Bitch
it.
seat.
Joke's on you, fellas.
Are we like crammed and visibly uncomfortable in the
Yeah,
back?
Roy's kind of like stretched out. He's like kind of like making his own room.
I got all the room in the world, baby.
Is Roy the edges of Roy's hat like hitting the heads of Sokra and Zatoln?
Yeah, on Sokra, yes, it's bumping
He's-
into Sokra.
My mantrol thing.
Yeah, his mantrals. And I guess Zatoln is still kind of like disgusted by Roy, so he's kind of scooted towards the window.
Oh, what's that smell?
Okay, so
Hey, it's gotta be Soaker here.
all right, so the taxi starts up and it starts to drive towards Gilded Rancor. And as you drive by, you start to leave sort of the busier city part of the area, And you eventually get to this sort of slummy area. You can see it's kind of run down. Obviously, there isn't much of a presence, of an economic presence here, and the citizens are kind of themselves looking very run down. And you see some broken windows, and just generally things are in a state of disrepair. So, as you travel through, you kind of see just groups of people huddled around, kind of giving you guys weird looks. And eventually, you make it out of the slums, and you come to sort of a more industrial area. In this industrial area, before you get to the main parts of the factories, are a hotel and a club with a big neon sign in front of it, with a glow-up Rancor with sort of a goldish outline, and it says the Gilded Rancor. And the driver pulls over on that side of the street and lets you out. All right, fellas. Thanks for riding along, and hope you have a good one.
Hey, driver.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand him 20 credits. You never saw us.
Who? What?
Exactly.
All right. Never saw you. Bye. And then he speeds off.
Smooth move, Roy.
Wow, Roy, he really knows his way around the fucking the hustle, I guess.
I've seen enough movies or holograms, or whatever I would watch them on, projector screens.
All right.
And so it's kind of like mid-afternoon right now. So the club is pretty quiet. It's just starting to open up and get ready for the evening. And you notice just in the front, standing at the main door, is a Gamorrean, and he's sort of guarding the entrance.
Hold on, I have to Google what a Gamorrean is.
Big pig monster type guy.
Oh, yep, it's pretty piggy. And
No, that's a pretty piggy.
You said he's guarding.
Of course, you'd have one of these things here, Jake.
What? What do you mean?
The very stereotypical thing to have, the Gilded Rancor and a Gamorrean.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
2 peas in a pod.
Okay, so you said he is guarding the entrance here?
Yeah, he's just kind of chilling. I wouldn't say he's like guarding. He looks kind of bored.
Like a...
Okay.
Would it be safe to assume, I guess out of character, that he'd be like a bouncer?
Yeah.
Okay. Roy has no idea, by the way. Just...
Greetings, good sir. We've got a key card to
there's that
enter
smell.
this establishment.
Tarsum's just going to hand it to him, just looking at him, not saying anything.
And he kind of looks it over, and he hands it back to you, and then moves aside and opens the door.
Give him a little nod and then walk.
Gonna walk in.
Roy follows.
All right, and the door shuts behind you, and on the interior, you notice a pretty nice-looking club. There's a bar that the bartender is getting ready. He's moving around drinks and cleaning glasses, and there's a small entertainment stage with some lounge seats around it, where typically there's a singer or a live band playing. And all in all, it kind of just looks like your generic sort of upper scale club, but towards the back, you see sort of a roped off area, and you see 2 larger Gamorrean guards standing behind a door, and there's a small sign above the door that says VIP.
Roy immediately makes his way to the bar to get a drink.
Okay.
I'll meet up with you fellas here in a moment.
Tarsum's going to stop, did you say there's steps going up to this VIP door?
You kind of have to go up the steps to get to the main level, but it's only a few steps. It's a little bit elevated.
So he's waiting at the bottom of the step. He's got 1 foot up on one step. He's just kind of looking back at Roy at the bar.
We should not leave him alone.
Roy has pounded his shots and is now making his way back to the group.
Just wiping his tiny Rhodian lips off.
Alright, fellas, I'm ready for anything.
All right.
I feel like maybe like Roy sticks his whole mouth into the glass, and that's how he's
just
like a straw.
I'm with Tarsum.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'm gonna go too. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
an eye on Roy.
Okay.
I'm imagining Zatoln and Tarsum are walking abreast and like towards the guards. And Tarsum's just going to do the same thing. He's actually going to be looking more at the VIP door as he hands the card over to one of the guards.
And okay, so as you sort of even like right as you pull the card out, they instantly recognize the card, and
Gotcha.
they don't even need to take it. So they both stand aside, and each one of them opens up one of the double doors.
We walk in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you enter the dimly lit room, and it's a bit more of an open room. It's a fairly open kind of VIP room. Definitely not as cramped as the main lounge area, and there's more space. And the reason there's more space is because there is a large slug-like hut sitting upon his bed in the back part of the room. And next to that hut is the Twi'lek you saw from earlier.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Is the Twi'lek saying anything to the hut, or are they just both looking at
They're
us?
just staring at us.
They're kind of waiting for you to come over.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
well, I guess we approach.
Tarsum's just gonna just walk straight up.
Roy leans over to Zatoln as they're walking.
Oh, hang on a sec. Hang on. I'm gonna make one quick amendment.
Okay.
Do I notice in the center of the floor that there's any signs of a trapdoor?
In this case, no. The floor looks very much in one piece.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, wait. Yeah.
I'm not getting killed by a rancor tonight.
In fact, just to be safe here, Sokra is going to use his montrals to see if he can detect anything below them, like
Okay.
any
Okay.
movement below.
I like that.
Okay, there's no movement.
Oh, nice.
Well,
Okay.
Solid.
Roy's just gonna spit some musk to see what he gets now.
Any Rhodians in here?
Hey, where my Rhodians at?
Yeah, exactly.
But as they are walking toward him, Roy is gonna like lean over to Zatoln and be like, "Who's big and ugly over there?"
That's most likely a crime hut.
I thought this was a club,
Yeah,
not a hut.
No, the huts are species.
Oh,
They run the clubs.
he don't look like he does much running at all.
Oh my god! As they're having this conversation, Tarsum is right in front of them.
I assume that we've now reached.
Yes.
You're perfect for this role, Scoopy.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Don't look like he does much running at all, he says.
Welcome, my friends. I'm so glad to see you made it. This is the Twi'lek.
Oh, I was gonna say the hut he speaks. It was like that.
Yes, of course. What can we do for you and your employer?
So I'm not sure if you're familiar with my employer, but this is Plirgo, crime hut of the Southwest Industrial Area.
Ah, yes.
He runs all the factories around here and sort of keeps watch and provides security for the citizens.
I see. There's a good service you're doing there, Plirgo.
And he's like,
Aha, yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree.
anyway, I'll try not to waste any more of your time, but it seems that my employer was expecting someone a little bit different, if you catch what I'm saying.
There was a change of plans.
Yes, of course. Anywho, it doesn't really matter who we were expecting, I suppose, as long as you hear us out. We have an interesting proposal.
What can we do for you?
Well, as you see, my My employer is a hut of very exquisite taste, and he would like you to perform a job for him.
Well, lucky for you, we're a bunch of hard-working folk here.
Of course. And seeing as you are flying a Sith Interceptor, I made the judgment call and decided that you're probably capable of carrying out this job for us.
What kind of job is it?
Well, as you can see, we are looking for a particular item. See, my employer here, as I said, is a slug. Not a slug, a hut of impeccable taste.
Whoa!
Did you want to get executed on the spot?
Okay, you know what? I was gonna say,
Whoa, take it easy.
You don't need to bring out the S word.
I'm glad somebody said it.
The HUD is visibly offended.
I didn't say that. No, as you can see, he's in the background. He's kind of like half paying attention. He's like eating womp rats. Like,
Oh, damn.
Is he eating the Wombrat?
no,
Yeah,
no.
is it the brown one? Is that where they
No.
went?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I was like, son of
No.
a bitch! I knew it!
Well, he's
No,
dead now.
Brownie!
He just has like that little, like in Return of the Jedi, when he has that little guy like near him. He's like, like that little.
Yeah.
He has like one of those things like feeding him womp rats.
I love that.
Those are great, man. They're
And
like
he's just
perverse
kinda-
Rizzos.
He's like, and you see
That's
like
a
his.
Muppet, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it's one of the Muppets. Yeah. All right, sorry.
And you see his big like nasty tongue like slurping him up. Like,
Jesus.
you guys are kind of repulsed by it.
Jeez, I didn't know
honestly.
you could make that sound, dude.
Anyway, my employer here again is a hut of exquisite taste, and there is a particular, shall we call it, a treasure that he seeks, and he would like to know if you're up for maybe going and retrieving it for him.
What's he looking for?
Well, as you can see, this needs to be very under the radar, because this item is fairly widely sought out by a fair number of the other huts that oppose my employer's business. And my employer would essentially very much appreciate it if you recovered this for him, as it would grant him much prestige and bragging rights over his fellow huts.
What's in it for us?
Well, first off, you all will be paid very handsomely by my employer, and we will be able to take care of the ship problem you seem to be experiencing.
What ship problem?
Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Mandalorian. You see, we know that you have not been contracted out by a Sith Lord. I don't know how you acquired this ship, but I assume that this Sith Lord will be looking for it, if he's not already. Now,
I can say on good authority that he is probably not.
I wouldn't be so sure there, Rodian. Now, you see, we can take care of this ship problem for you. Or, if you were to refuse, we could just keep you here and wait till he shows up.
It seems we don't have much choice.
All right. You've got a deal.
Excellent, excellent. Now, I promise that this situation will be very much mutually beneficial for us. Here is a holopad with instructions on it. Please do not open them anywhere until you get to your transport, as it would not be a very good idea. You see, my master's, let's say, enemies are always watching, and they know when we're up to some type of things like this. So please do not open that until you get to your transport. Now, as for the ship, we'll take care of it. We'll make sure it disappears, and it'll be off the face of this planet in no time. So, please head over to Bay 12 at the spaceport where you came from and meet with one of our mechanics. His name is Dazran. He's a Zabrik. He should be the only one there. You'll know him when you see him. And he'll get you all set up.
Did he hand over the items? Who did he hand over the items to? Zatone?
Yes.
Okay.
So he's not telling us really anything right now.
No. Also, here, take this. If you insert this hollow chip into your into any sort of communicator, you should be able to reach us. Now, I will tell you, it's only a one-way frequency. We cannot allow ourselves to be traced, but if you need to reach us in any case, we will be able to answer you. Now, please let us know once you've gotten out of here, and we look forward to hearing from you.
So we just bring it back here after we get a hold of it?
We'll know when you've come back.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I guess we start leaving the club.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. And you take off, and you make your way back out through the club. You prevent Roy from grabbing any more drinks.
Damn.
Tarsum grabs him by the collar and drags him.
Well, you guys are just no fun.
And as you come out, you know that there's a small speeder waiting for you. It's a private speeder, so it's not like a
I was gonna say, is it the same guy?
No.
That'll be 40 credits this time.
This time, Sokra is going to hop in the front. It doesn't matter. He doesn't care if he drives or not. He just doesn't want to be squished in the back seat again.
Tarsum just stares at you for a second, and then he looks to the passenger seat and makes his way the back seat and makes his way towards that.
Wow, what a dick.
Time to get now we can all get friendly. Come on now.
I think it's more Tarsum's concerned about his bulky armor squeezing into the back.
Oh, come on. There's plenty of room.
Oh wait, you sat next to me or?
No. You're in the passenger seat, right?
Well, I don't know. So it
doesn't really matter.
We all get in the vehicle.
We get it.
We get in the vehicle.
Okay. So
Jake's like, Jesus.
No. Now he knows. Now he knows when the party's just doing stupid bullshit, and you're just trying to get to the fucking point, and you're like, "Shut up and just go."
Oh God! I can't wait to experience this when I do a DM.
Okay.
Oh man!
All right. So the driver takes you back into town and drops you off in front of the spaceport. You go into the spaceport and you look for the board, and you see on the western side, down one of the hallways leads towards Bay 12. So I assume you guys are going to head towards that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you make your way down to Bay 12, and there's a small panel, and I guess one of you guys clicks the panel, and the doors open. Inside of the hangar is a large, let me make sure I have this right, dynamic class freighter ship waiting for you.
Okay, hang on. Just gonna
And
Google this real quick.
Sort of hovering around the landing gear, inspecting it, is a Zabrik. And his back is turned to you, so he doesn't seem to notice you guys.
Hey, Spiny.
This is a discount Millennium Falcon we're in.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Awesome.
Excuse me.
Just trying to.
No, I was talking to James. Excuse me.
And
And it's not. Thank you. But anyway.
And is.
All right. So anyway, the guy's back is turned towards you.
Okay.
Hey, Spiny.
Oh.
What? Excuse me? What was that?
Excuse my friend here.
You guys must be the guys sent over from, my employer. I forgot his name. Plirgo.
That's us.
Yes, we're here to assume our position on this ship and begin our job. Yep.
Yeah, so I've already went through and outfitted everything. The landing gear looks good. The engines are running just fine. So have any of you guys ever actually flown one of these freighters?
Have we?
I don't believe you guys have.
You know, Tarsum definitely hasn't, but he's going to roll for persuasion and say he
Okay.
has.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Yeah, buddy, you ain't ever flown one of these.
Anywho,
No,
it
I definitely have.
Yeah, okay. So listen, very simple. It's just, it's a little bit more bulky than your typical freighter, but overall, it's pretty easy to fly. So as long as you kind of understand what you're doing, it's standard dash, standard navigation system. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just be careful watching the wings, so they don't clip anything on your way out. But other than that, you should be great. Hyperdrive just got refitted, so
Nice. Oh, no.
yeah.
So inside, you should have all the accommodations you need. But you guys should be all set and ready to go.
Tarsum's thrilled that it's like basic controls and layouts.
Are there any more questions you guys have for me?
Yeah, do we have to use the hyperdrive? I mean, come on, like scale 1 to 10.
Imagining
Yeah.
Tarsum is just like looking over his shoulder back at him. Just,
Look, buddy, I'm sure if my boss gave you this, then I assume he wants you to use the hyperdrive.
Got it. What's the barf bucket situation on board?
Sophie's
so-
gonna get on the ship.
Yeah, don't worry about that. We got plenty of barf buckets, as you call them. You should be okay.
All right, great. Let's go.
All right. Anyone else have any more questions, or are you good to go?
no?
I think we're
Good to go.
All right, guys. Good luck, and make sure you bring it back in one piece.
All right.
All right, so you guys walk up the ramp.
Wait,
And-
one more question.
Wait, yeah, I was gonna say.
What is your
Yeah.
name?
Oh, it's Dazran.
It's Dazran. Did anyone pay?
Yeah, don't you pay attention?
No.
It's all right, fellas.
So anyway, I'm going to send you guys an image of what the interior of the ship looks like.
Ooh.
I bet it looks a little bit like that's the picture that I was just looking
Yes,
at.
thank you, James. I was going to tell you that it was based off the Ebon Hawk, but you just had to go through and ruin my idea.
Oh man, look at this thing.
You jackwagon.
All right,
All right,
looks
I
cool.
like
Dope.
it. I like it though.
Nice. Tarsum's going to go
I'm just gonna go to the cockpit.
he's going to go to the communications room. Number 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna go sit in the co-pilot seat. It's my favorite seat now.
I'm going to go relax. Actually, no. I'm gonna go to the cockpit as well. I'm gonna go get.
Yeah, we gotta get moving, boys. We gotta get.
Okay.
I'm in the pilot seat.
Yeah, let's roll.
All right. I'm gonna fire up the ship.
Now, okay, before you go, though, remember he gave you that hollow pad?
Yes.
So now that you're on the ship, you should take that hollow pad and enter it into one of the terminals in the comm room.
Okay.
Terminal 2.
Yeah, Tarsum was waiting in there for you.
Oh,
Okay, I'll go there to Tarsum then, and
Yeah.
I will.
I will come with you because that's he would like to know what's up. Roy,
Yeah.
get in here.
Hold on, I found the bar.
Found the
Roy
what?
comes in with like 2 full bottles of liquor.
Oh my god.
Oh, hold on, guys.
What's up, Phyllis?
Oh boy.
What is he's just got a full bottle with him?
He's got 2. He's like double fisting. You want a drink?
Oh my god.
Do you have like a straw that goes into your helmet, or?
Give it here. I'm just kidding.
Oh my.
I just annoy you while into drinking.
We can. The only way we can like bear to be around you is by just being pissed drunk.
Sokra just like force pulls the bottle over.
Now it's a party.
What the shit was that?
What?
I saw a loud banging going on in my house.
Oh shit! Is Jake getting his ass kicked?
Jake's
That's
fighting-
your mom beating Jake.
It's Jake fighting off an intruder. Nick's like,
Oh god! What does that sound? Just Nick!
Nick, help!
Oh well.
I'm sorry.
Nick, he's got a gun!
They're just slamming into walls. Oh god.
Nick, I've got him pinned. Help!
Nick's like, oh, interesting.
All right.
I'm gonna wait to see how this plays
Can
out.
we? I want to play.
Yeah,
it.
sorry.
Yeah, we were going for a minute. Let's get this going, baby.
Okay,
Might have
so
to break this sucker into 2 parts.
you enter in the holopad into the comm port, and is opening. And when it opens, is a little pre-recorded message from the Twi'lek appears. Gentlemen, thank you for accepting this mission on behalf of my employer. The reason we're sending you out is to find an old hut heirloom. It was broken into 3 pieces many millennia ago. I don't even know, really. I'm not all that brushed up on hut history. But we need you to go to each of these 3 planets where our network of informants has found leads. Now, you have options. You can
Did
tackle
he just do a line of coke?
No, he's smoking a cigarette.
Sorry.
Oh, he's-
Sorry.
Whoa! He's like, oh man, I love this job.
Sorry.
I was so close.
my bad, man.
Okay. There are 3 leads that we've gotten from our network of informants, and the 3 planets, you can go to them in any order you choose, are Manan, Corellia, and Terrace. Please come back when you're ready, and we look forward to hearing about your progress. Goodbye for now. And he leaves, and it shuts off.
Damn. We got 3 different planets?
That's a lot.
Now, they mentioned 3 planets. You guys can pick whichever planet you want to go to first.
Oh.
Damn.
I say we pick a planet.
I say.
God, what was the first one?
Corellia is
Manan.
piquing my interest.
Yeah, I was gonna say Corellia is my pick.
I don't know any of these planets, but
Corellia.
You'll like all of them.
I was
equally.
gonna say Terrace, but
all right. I guess I'm the deciding vote here.
I'm gonna look at Corellia.
Actually, well, technically, we have majority Corellia.
Well,
yeah.
not really.
Let's just go to Corellia. Let's
Sure.
just do it.
Let's go.
All right.
Are we doing it? All right,
Yeah.
sick.
We're going.
So you guys decide to lock in Corellia,
Mhm.
and the journey is quite long. So as you are flying, I
We're
don't know
going there? Holy shit.
what.
I'm sorry, nothing.
I just figured, yeah.
You guys are going to go to Corellia, and I guess it doesn't matter. But which one of you guys is probably going to be like doing most of the piloting?
I'm co-pilot.
I'd assume
Dibs.
it was me.
Yeah. Charson feels comfortable with Zitolin being pilot.
Okay. All right. Let's say Zaton is flying on the way there, but while he's flying, he gets a ping from something in his pocket.
Okay. I'm gonna check that.
Well, you probably don't want to check it out.
The ping?
I mean, you don't want to check it out in front of everyone.
Oh. Well, am I flying right now?
Yeah. So you should get someone to take over, maybe.
Here, Soccer, can you take over?
Oh, yeah.
Tarsim's in one of the back rows of the seats.
You're
Seats,
behind
and
us?
and he's just sleeping.
Okay. Yeah, Soccer, can you take over?
I can just steer. I mean, it's on. It's probably on autopilot at this point.
No, you guys are flying.
Oh, does it
take
have an autopilot? Like,
what?
It doesn't have autopilot?
Yeah, I guess it does.
Well, just activate.
Okay, well then, boop. I'm gonna turn on autopilot. And I'm gonna go to 9, and I'm gonna lock the door behind me.
Okay. 9. Oh, okay, going to the dorm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take out the small device in your pocket and you click the main button.
Okay.
Well, it's about time that you answered.
I apologize, Father.
Agent, I told you not to call me father while you're on assignment.
You're right. Hi, Admiral.
That's better. Now, please tell me what's the status of your mission.
Well, currently I am part of a band of misfits, and we are working for the Huts currently.
The Huts, huh? What exactly are you doing for the Huts?
They want us to retrieve a valuable Hut heirloom, and I didn't really have much choice, considering I believe we're being hunted by a Sith Lord right now.
Well, I wouldn't worry about the Sith Lord right now. I would go forward and continue to find this heirloom, but when you do find the heirloom, I want you to contact me. Stick with this band of misfits for now, and do not let them know about your true presence.
Of course, Hi, Admiral.
Excellent. Report back to me when you have more information.
All right.
Good day. And then he hangs up. End scene.
You son of a bitch. I fucking knew it. No.
Damn it, you traitor.